Worldwide box office for the weekend ending June 15th, 2025. Let's go. How to Train Your Dragon drew $197.6 million in its global debut, ranking as the fourth biggest worldwide opening of 2025, behind a Minecraft movie, Lilo and Stitch, and Ninja 2. It was also the seventh highest grossing opening on record for a live-action remake, behind The Lion King 2019, Beauty and the Beast 2017, Lilo and Stitch, The Jungle Book 2016, Alice in Wonderland 2010, and Aladdin 2019. You got that? Anyway, by the time I'm posting this, Dragon will have topped the $205.6 million lifetime tally of Disney's Snow White. So there's some consolation for opening at less than two-thirds of what Stitch did. Now, Stitch lost some steam in his quest for $1 billion. In its fourth weekend, Stitch made an estimated $47 million, which was less than the $60 million that Minecraft pulled in its fourth weekend. Stitch has a running tally of $859 million, which is still $42 million ahead of a Minecraft movie at the same point. But mind you, Minecraft closed shy of the billy with about $954 million. You know, if there's any hope for Stitch, maybe you can look to Aladdin, which had $725 million in the till at the same weekend in June 2019 and still got to the $1 billion mark. On the other hand, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, spurred by Father's Day, finally pulled ahead of Dead Reckoning Part 1 with a $507 million total through its fourth weekend versus Dead Reckoning's $494 million through the same point. Take that. Anyway, Dead Reckoning ended its run at $571 million. And now for the rest of the worldwide weekend chart. Ballerina at number 4 with a $91 million total. It surpasses the $86 million final gross of the first John Wick, not adjusted for ticket price inflation. And Materialists rounded out the top 5, nearly entirely fueled by the domestic box office. And here's the rest of the top 10. Not much going on here. So let's extract the domestic to isolate the international. And we see that Lilo and Stitch had its steepest drop-off yet, down 54%. The other takeaway here is that How to Train Your Dragon's $113 million opening was roughly the same as Lilo and Stitch's second weekend. And here's a breakdown comparing the top 5 markets for Dragon and Stitch in their openings. You got your Dragon in red on the left and your Stitch in blue on the right. The upshot here is that Dragon was stronger in Asia, whereas Stitch was stronger in the rest of the world. Alright, so let's bring domestic back into the mix and check out the top Hollywood movies at the worldwide box office for 2025 so far. At number 1, of course, is a Minecraft movie, wrapping up its run with about $954 million. It will never see $1 billion. But still hoping to hit $1 billion, as faint a hope as it may be, is Lilo and Stitch with $859 million. And before I proceed any further, a quick tutorial on this chart. The first number is the worldwide gross in millions of dollars, while the second and third sets of numbers represent the domestic to international split. Domestic in red and international in green. And now back to the countdown. At number 3, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning with over $500 million. 2/3 of that coming from international. At 4 and 5, you got your Marvel duds, Captain America: Brave New World with $415 million and Thunderbolts with about $379 million. Sinners is number 6 with the vast majority of its business coming from domestic. And number 7, Final Destination Bloodlines. And to think this Final D was originally meant to go straight to streaming. Now, Snow White is number 8 since this list is as of June 15th. But on June 16th, How to Train Your Dragon took that spot as it begins its ascent. Now, the How to Train Your Dragon franchise as a whole has generated over $1.8 billion at the worldwide box office. The 2010 animated original is still the biggest one domestically, but How to Train Your Dragon 2 was huge internationally, making it the highest grossing dragon movie worldwide at $622 million. Not adjusted for ticket price inflation. Also leaning heavily into international, the third one, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World from 2019, ranks second at $522 million, while the OG Dragon is third at $495 million. Now, the 2025 live-action remake aims to top its predecessors, and it's already delivered the biggest debut, at least in terms of dollars. And for more updates, be sure to subscribe to Box Office Revival. Thank you for watching.